Hi, I'm Alex LeMay. Today we'll be covering the differences between independent rear suspension off-road ATVs and solid axle off-road ATVs. There's been quite a big debate nowadays about which is better, which is best. There is no such thing as which is best or better. There's always a better one for the right situation at the right time. Independent rear suspension has been around, it's fairly new. I say it's not around as long as a solid axle suspension has been, but it's a lot more comfortable and geared for trail riding. If you're going to be going out there, you like to sit on the bike and you don't want to shift your weight around and stand up off your seat and use your legs as suspension, independent rear is for you. Keeps the rider much more stable and doesn't jar you around as much. As you can see, each wheel finds spot whenever you do go over something. Where the log is right now, that tire went up, but the other one's down. So if you look at this top bar, you're a lot more straight than you would be on a solid axle. Other than providing you with the comfort of your ride on an independent rear suspension, you also got to watch the style of independent rear. Some companies will use the style that go swing inside and out. Ours have a double swing arm, so the tires actually go up and down. Benefit to that is if you're going on a side angle and you start to tip over, these don't want to squat in, kneel down and go over. The other thing too you got to watch for is softer suspension with a taller clearance. There's a lot of bikes out there, they sit really tall, but as soon as you sit on them, they squat down and you lose that ground clearance. What you want to look for is not as aggressive of an angle, but stiffer springs, so that don't cause as much wear on your stress joints like your CV boots. Solid axles on off-road bikes such as ATVs have been around for a while. This is your traditional axle that you find. This is a work-geared type of suspension. The ground clearance between the tires and the axle never changes. Doesn't matter how much weight you put down on here. Independent rear, you put more weight on the back, they squat and you start to lose ground clearance. A lot lighter of a style of drive in the back, and less parts to fix and replace if anything does go wrong. So if you're looking at working, you're a little bit more aggressive of a rider, solid axle may be for you. If you like to drift your bikes around corners and swing the tail end around, independent rear tends to want to squat that on the outside rim. Solid axle stays spread out, so it lets you drift a lot easier than it would on the independent rear style bikes. If you're going on a weird situational angle, like an off-canter situation, side of a hill, again, independent rear, some of them want to squat in and go down. This is like a sprawled out axle, always solid, so it creates more stability on those weird angles. So there's no such thing as a better suspension or a better style of drive in the back. It's all on what you do and where you ride and how you like to ride. If you like to sit on the bike, go independent rear. You'll have a lot comfier of a ride and you won't get jarred around, especially on long trail rides. If you like to work your bikes and play them just as hard, go solid axle. You'll be standing up off the seat a little bit more because you'll get jarred around more, but all in all, I'm going to say you got more solid suspension style in the back. So remember, there's no such thing as right or wrong suspension for off-road ATVs. Get out there and try it out for yourself, find which one you enjoy best. Just remember, get out there, have fun, be safe, keep all tires on the ground.